Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. So, Penny Parker from Marvel Rivals, am I right? Well, a lot of people talk about her like she's bad. Me personally, though, I think she's alright. I think she can be pretty good on some backs, too. And so that's why today we will be talking about Penny Parker on the map Klyntar Convergence and where she can be good. I've got my phone here to, pictures, remind me what I'm talking about. So first off,
Wait. I'm pausing the video right here because I realized that I forgot to give credit to my sources and the people that helped me out, and also do my sponsored segment. So we will start off strong with the sponsored segment. Thank you, Big Triple T. You know him, you love him, Tung Sahur. Everybody knows that he has recently taken his stance against vaping because it's not Tung so cool to vape. So, be Tung so cool for Tung Sahur and don't vape. Anyway, on to my sources. My only source was Paz on YouTube from his Penny Parker guide, the best comprehensive guide to Penny Parker and Marvel Rivals. No, I definitely did not just read that off of my screen. Don't. Anyway, moving on. I also just did general looking at people who play tanks. Flats was one that I looked at. I don't remember everybody else, but it was just knowledge that I gained from scrolling Instagram Reels. And then my help, thank you to my friend John S. Balls and my other friend Dr. Neo. They helped me out a lot for this. They helped me get all of these screenshots that I got. Remember, be tung so cool, don't vape. And I think that's all. I'll interrupt again if I need to say anything. Back to the video!
we're talking about defense, because let's be so for real, Penny's not that great on offense. And so let's start at the beginning. The first spot that I'm going to talk about is pushed up a bit in front of the point. It's hiding the nest behind I'm really not sure what that is, and a box next to it, and you put some webs around to make it where people, if they're going down main, have to walk through webs. This is good for multiple reasons. One, it kind of secluded, it's hidden, so it's harder for them to shoot wherever you put it down, wherever they're coming up. Another reason is it blocks off all of main. That's the main way that people are. This spot is good because you can pretty much block off all of main, and if you do that, then the people trying to push through main, which are generally main tanks, are going to get blown up by the mines, and that's, healers can't always heal through that. You're gonna want to set up the webs like this. I'm gonna put it on the screen, You're gonna want to set up the webs like this and put mines on these two webs, because people will expect it on the ground, and that's just where you want to put the most. You want to spread them around about quite a bit. Try and have a good spot where they're all condensed, but then spread them out a bit because just extra damage. Ow! You want to put them here because people will expect them to be on that first one, so they're all going to be defending against that first one, and so you want to put some there too. Very much nearly as many as this one and then the one on the wall, because people don't expect it there, and people especially don't expect it on the wall. Anyway, moving on to the next part. Oh, I need to stop eating this onion. Okay. Hang on. That's right, I think get Dr. Pepper to wash it down. Alright, moving on. This one's generally for if they've pushed up a bit more, if they're holding that space where yours was before, or if they broke it. Maybe some of your guys, maybe some of your teammates have died, and you need to pull back a bit. This is the next best spot. Some people say that it's the best spot better than the other one, which is fair, and I can agree that in some cases it is. But what's good about this one is it's back a bit more, so it's easier to hold that spot. It's where you want to hold it. If people get on the point, they're going to step into your nest. And it's hidden by these boxes. Your webs themselves are good because they cover pretty much every entrance on, and the one that you don't have covered, people are going to be watching. The bad things about it, things that are worse than the other one, are that it's not as well hidden. Flankers, if they flank, they immediately get line of sight with it. They can immediately break it, which does suck. Well, I can still taste the onion. But yeah, you want to put your mines on pretty much every web that you have. I recommend putting them still down main more, because that's just a good place to put them. Putting them down main is just always a good idea. Although, if you have enough down main, start to spread them out quite a bit more. You want to put some on the flank routes, because that'll get flankers if they're trying to go around and get behind you and kill you. That might explode them. So every time that I take a sip of this, I taste the onion again. Next up, they captured point. You gotta keep playing the game, you gotta keep defending. You want to stick to Peni. After first point, I'd say that it's better to swap to somebody like Strain or Emma, like another main tank. Or, the thing is always good, if you already have a main tank. But say you want to stick with Peni. Say you want to keep doing this Peni grind set. This is also really good. Right at the beginning, say you're still alive whenever they cap point, or you just got out of spawn. This is where you want to go. If they've already capped point and you just get out of spawn and you are going to regroup with your team, go to the next one. The next one's just better for that. But if you have the time, if you have the people to do it, this is a good spot to do it. It's hidden right around the corner. Corners are always good for Peni. So just generally, if you have a corner, hide it around the corner. But this one's good because it covers pretty much every way they can get to it without going completely out of their way. You can also put it on the stairs ramp thingy just off to the left a bit. If you feel so inclined, that's also a good place to put it. That one's a bit more hidden, but it doesn't cover as much space. So it's really just a trade-off of whichever one you want. Webs, just put them down main, put them up on the ledge thingy if you want. I generally just put them down main because at this point, if a team fight going on, people aren't going to be going for the flank routes as much, which is fine. But just putting them down main is always a good plan. I would recommend putting your mines just all over because you're going to be in a team fight here. So you might as well just put your mines down main. If you can aim in one spot, put them down main. If not, throw them at the enemy's feet. Just anywhere that the enemies are standing, throw them there. They're going to explode, and the enemies aren't going to be having a good day. Next up, you got pushed back a bit more. It's okay, it happens. This is, in my opinion, the best spot for Peni on this map. Because it's hidden around a thingy. The way they have to get to it is they have to go up and over, or do a crazy big flank all the way around. And either way, you have a defense against it. Because for this one, if they go up and over, you put a web up on top of that, and generally, they're going to have to stand on it to get your nest. Then you put your webs down main. If they go to the big crazy one, generally somebody on your team is going to notice them and point them out to you, and you can help deal with them. Mines, I would recommend putting your mines down main and up on top of the boxes, up on top of the flank route on the upper one, because a lot of people flank up there for this. Once this little thingy where people get on top of breaks, keep your nest around there. Maybe move it up to that box that's in front of it, because that box in front of it is also a good defensible object. Just depends on where people are. And then put webs down the corridor in between the new wall and the box, in between the wall that is broken and the box. And then put them on where, that ramp is down there. If point's still back a little bit. This is a really good hold because there's so many different ways you can do it. There's also a room off to the right, which I wouldn't generally recommend. You can do it if you want, but it's just alright. Next point, the last good one. They go just around that corner there, just behind you, and you can put your nest off around a corner. Once again, as I said earlier, corners are really good. And then if you move your you can put webs up and around, and then maybe put them behind on that flank route if they have flankers. This one people don't flank as often. I don't know why people just don't. Put your mines pretty much everywhere. This one doesn't really have a good mine spot. I'd say on the wall is pretty good. In my picture I didn't put them on the wall. I don't know why, but I didn't. But the wall is just a pretty good choice overall. And then after that one, if they're at that final area, and this is the same with everything, you're generally going to be having a fight right at that final area. If you aren't having a fight, if you won the fight, just push up to the next spot. This one is the one that you want to push up to if they've gotten to that end area. But then, if you're currently having a fight, then put your nest somewhere that's semi-hidden. Behind point is a good one. You just put it somewhere where it gets most of point in its radius, and then put webs down around so that you spread your radius around more and throw down as many mines as possible. So say you've lost that fight. Right here, I would say switch off a Peni. No matter what you're doing, switch off a Peni. But say you're a die-hard Peni player. You can't switch off a Peni. There's really just one more spot, and it's right at the beginning. Here, you would put it there's the arch area, put it off to the right there behind a corner. Once again, corners are awesome. And then just spread your webs around. I'd say go down main a bit more because this is really the only way to go here. Yeah, this point kind of sucks. Put your mines around. This one's really only here for the die-hard Peni players. If you have to play Peni, after that, I'd say just don't play Peni. Do what I said earlier about the final point area of put your nest somewhere that's semi-hidden and pray. That's really all that I can say for the rest of the map. The rest of the map sucks for Peni, which the beginning part of the map is really good for her. So it really balances out because you get that really good spot early on, so if you can hold it, you can hold that stuff crazy style. But if they push past where you can hold, then it just falls apart and you have to swap to somebody else. So it really just depends on how bad the other team is, how good your team is at working around the Peni nest. Final thoughts are, Peni is not as bad as people say. Klyntar is objectively an annoying map to play on overall. Peni is really fun on it. It's one of my favorite Peni maps. It's better to play her at the beginning, meh at the middle, and terrible at the end. So if you're going to play her at all, play her at the beginning, then swap after that if you lose first point. Middle point is fine. You stay Peni for middle point if you want to. Swap if you want to. It doesn't really matter for that one. If she's not working on first point, I'd say just switch no matter what. But that one's meh. Third point, don't play her at all. Final thought. Onions taste bad. Don't keep them raw. I'm still recovering. Now I'm out of Dr. Pepper. Anyway. Time for my shower.
Can we hang out sometime? I'm living 2 feet behind my eyes, and everything that I have tried, a million ways to stay the same, but I've got an axe to grind, a voice I have yet to find, songs I cannot transcribe, and I can't really play and stay in time. Whatever I do, I fall behind, but now we're a crew of 4 or 5, and when the whole room and world unwinds, I know we'll be fine. And nothing's gonna change, nothing stays the same. Drink a lemonade until we all are going great. Nothing's gonna change, ginger lemonade and green tea. Oh well, it may never go our way. Oh well, it's nothing crossing endless roads. We broke off a bit more than I was told, but the fate isn't mine alone. A million ways to change your tones. Now we've got enough new chords and lyrics we can't afford. So Davey, just get on board, and we could play tunes until we die. And when the whole room and world unwinds, I know that we too will all be fine. And nothing's gotta change, nothing stays the same. Change your lemonade until we all are going gray. Nothing's gotta change, change your lemonade and green tea. Oh well, we may never go our way. Oh well, it's nothing that we can't face. Oh well, it's never too late.
My parents are gonna be so pissed.